united nation waiting for a new nation to rise. And the nation is Biafra. There is no doubt about it. There is no any magic about it. It is Biafra. So the best thing they need to do now is to come along, to come and do the needful, because Biafran being into Nigeria, being subjugated into different things, into nepotism, and in fact many things. In short, the best thing is for them to come and they grant the referendum they need to grant in Nigeria, because the way Nigerian system is and the way the government is going, mostly the issue of raising as Nnamdi Kanu, we don't know their mind and we don't know what they are thinking about. The UN, by now they should have entered into Nigeria. They should have come into and they see what is the real problem. Why is those people who has been clamoring for years long and still yet they are still talking, they are still crying? They need to come into and they watch and they see what is the main problem. But at the end, I don't know what is their problem, what is the main thing, because starting from now we need to be celebrating a new country. The world needs to be celebrating a new country, which is the Biafra. I know that very soon everyone and every Biafran citizen will see himself into a new country. Well, my people, I would like you to listen to this Biafran activist. He explained everything and he read everything according to what UN is into now, how they have been working tirelessly on the issue of granting Biafra referendum and the issue of making sure that Biafra is an independent country in Africa, in West Africa. So don't skip any parts. Like, watch it to the end, share the video, and make sure you comment down below.
The United Nations is waiting for the newest country in the world. As I speak to you right now, the world is ripe for a new nation, a nation that is prepared to take its independence with both arms, a nation that is ready physically, spiritually, morally, a nation that possesses all the qualities to be called a nation united by tribe, united by language, united by culture, united by wisdom, united by geography, united by a certain purpose and way of life, and also united by struggles for yesteryears. A nation that has been oppressed, that has been disenfranchised in their own parent nation, and a nation that is ready to walk the walk to achieve referendum. That nation the world is waiting for is Biafra. I say it as an Igbo man because I am not ready to see another country take our place internationally. I am not prepared to hear that so and so country aside Biafra has just achieved independence in this moment in time. Because in the world today, population wise, we are the most populated indigenous people who do not have their independence. Igbo is 60 million people scattered around the world in different countries, 40 or 45 million of which are residing in Nigeria. There are countries in the world today who are not even up to 500,000 people, who are not even up to 200,000 people. St. Lucia out there, a sovereign nation, they're not up to 300,000 people. And some other countries, I don't want to mention them right now. So I am telling you, if there is a better time to stake a claim for independence, it is now. Britain brought in 3 giant nations, squeezed them into a pan because of the oil they found, and declared them a country. And since then, it has never been easy. The quest for Biafra has always been strong right from the days of Ojukwu because of the systematic violence, ethnic cleansing, and disenfranchisement that has been carried out against Igbo for decades, and nobody is talking about it. Recently, Nnamdi Kanu uplifted the spirit of Biafra by asking for a peaceful referendum. peaceful referendum, and he was arrested and he was kidnapped and he was kept in the dungeon, and he has been kept in the dungeon for years. As we speak now, there are lots of pro-Biafra bodies who are pressing for the quest for Biafra. And fortunately for us, the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres, as I mentioned in the other video, is a pro-Biafra president, a pro-indigenous people president, a president that is standing for the rights of people who are oppressed around the world. And he will be happy, he will be glad to see some of these oppressed nations have their independence immediately. The balance in the UN has been upscaled, and many superpowers there also need new countries to reduce the inequality and give the United Nations a more sense of balance and equality, going by the lopsidedness of some countries and the voting patterns when it comes to international resolutions and more. There is a need for new countries in the UN because the UN as a body also has agencies whose responsibility is to look into human rights violations and also claims from countries who are seeking independence. There are committees in the United Nations that have been set up to look into these matters dedicatedly. So some raised some questions in the comment section that Amina Mohammed is the UN Deputy President, and perhaps she may be a cog in the wheel of the quest for referendum. So here is my answer for that. Amina Mohammed is a staff of United Nations. She is a staff. She is a staff. The quest for self-determination is an enshrined right in United Nations, of which Amina Mohammed is a staff of. Self-determination referendum is in the constitution of the UN. It is in the UN Charter, and in fact the UN encourages it when it comes. The only thing is that when Biafra will come, top countries will support it, friendly nations will support it, and United Nations cannot lobby against it. It is not possible because it goes against their laws. It goes against their laws. The only people who can fight against this is Nigeria as a country and its allies as a nation. But any staff of United Nations who are found to have engaged in lobbying against the constitution, the only thing you can do is to lobby for it because it is in the constitution. So you cannot go against your constitution. You can only go for it to promote it. So the best she can do is to sit down and watch it play out. That is the only thing she can do. If she does not support it, she should sit down and watch it play out. So she cannot be a cog in the wheel because it goes against the constitution. So as you see, Biafra is not an Igbo project. Biafra is not an Igbo project. And please, I want to advise, for those people who are projecting Biafra as an Igbo project alone, should stop it. Because Ndị Igbo are scattered around the countries of the world who have developed these countries. And these parent countries are sympathetic also to the Biafra cause. If Biafra comes today, a lot of countries are going to benefit from it. It's high time we rebrand this project and push it as an international project. A project that will balance things in the earth. A project that will create peace in the earth. It is a project that will bring peace to some regions in this world. And I'm sure United Nations are for that. So Biafra is not an Igbo project alone. It's not a local project. It is an international project that should be treated as such so that we can get the support of the desired nations. Nations that seek to benefit from this peace. Nations that seek to benefit from these people. Nations that have housed millions of these people in the past, that at least will be happy to see some of these people go back home and ease off their economies so that their own people in those countries can also benefit from the inflows that are coming in, rather than having to divide and share such with indigenous people of Biafra who are managing to be there on exile or looking for economic realities on ground. And that is why I keep on saying that we owe our respect to Nnamdi Kanu, who has remained strong over the years, who has refused to negotiate, who has refused to back down, who has refused to take anything less, any penny less. Our only regret is that the people who are supposed to make this thing easier for us, people like the leaders of Ndigbo extraction who are in Abuja earning billions of naira, who are driving escorts, who are flying private jets, are the ones who are supposed to press for the issue of Ndigbo in Nigeria, are busy making more money for themselves, are busy getting more contracts, are busy benefiting from the Nigerian state at the expense, that is the word, of their own people who are singing a different tune from they themselves. It's because they do not value Ndigbo. And let me tell you something. Ndigbo are a nation of over 60 million people. It is impossible to erase them away from the surface of the earth. For those people who do not like Ndigbo, your hatred for Ndigbo cannot destroy Ndigbo. It will only make them united, make them stronger, and make them formidable for the cause ahead. So it's better for you to align to the cause, support the cause, and let us get certain things done.
Oh yes, that is it, my people. The Emeka have already explained everything. They are different activists. He has already explained everything to us. You know, the government, Nigerian government, that their mind is that once they get Nnamdi Kanu, the issue of Biafra will die. But it does not stop there. The issue of Biafra keep growing and keep growing to this stage. And they thought when they get Simon Ekpa, everything will also die. According to Wole Soyinka, that Biafra is an ideology and is a spirit. It can never stop until they give them what they want. So Nigeria is not a country that you will be proud of. It is not a country that you can go and beat your chest, yes, that you are living in a country, because a country where the politician is only for themselves, for their children, and for their selfish interest. Once they get into power, they do many things, and once they find out that you are the one that will be blocking their way, they'll find a way to pick you so that you will stop talking to them. So nobody is happy in what is happening in the country. The best way in this nation is for them to do the right thing, and for the UN, US, and other world power to dive into what is happening in the country, because enough is enough. It is too much. Just imagine, look at the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. Your courts have granted him bail, and he has won you in courts in everywhere. But for you to release him, you keep that adamant, and why you go to the terrorists, you release them every day, down now and then, claiming that they are repentant Boko Haram. But the person that is not even fighting, is not even having gun, or is not even shooting, but you are there holding him, claiming that he is want to divide the country. Had it been the country is okay, nobody would have said that he wants to leave. But it's because of the country is not well okay. And for you people to do it well, no way. You cannot do it well, but you keep on looking into those ones that will talk, so they will come and pick him up. So what is there is that the country, people will keep on talking, and everybody will keep on talking. For those that think that people will shut up their mouths, I don't think there will be a time they will close their mouth. They will keep on talking until the government do the right thing. Oh yes, my viewers, I would like you to subscribe, share, and like, and I would like to hear your comment down below to see what you're thinking about on what is happening in Nigeria. Thank you.